Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very special video for you. Sandra over at the Thrifty Mommy here on YouTube decided to make a collab where we do a craft every day from Thanksgiving until Christmas, and there's a bunch of mommies doing them. I will link as many as I can down below. So I hope that you enjoy this. We're making these 3 very cute and simple DIY ornaments. Enjoy! For our first ornament, we're going to make little Ninja Turtle ornaments. He's going to be making these, and since he has a small tree, he's going to use small ornament balls, but you can get the regular size or even larger. We just got the small ones for his little tree. So what you're going to need is 4 green ornaments and then ribbon in the colors of the Ninja Turtles. What's the headgear called? Like mask? So we got some blue, orange, purple, and red, and I'm just using what I have on hand so you could tell that the blue is thinner. We're just going to double wrap it, and then you're going to need 8 wiggly googly eyes and a glue gun. So let's get started. Okay, let's get started. So the first thing you're going to do is obviously pick your color ribbon, and Junior decided to start with orange because that's his favorite Ninja Turtle. And I'm just clipping off the end here because it had like a piece of tape on it from being stuck on the roll. So I put a tiny dab of hot glue on the ribbon. Now you can put it straight on the ornament. I did do that with some of the other Ninja Turtles, but I just thought this would be easier for him, although he did burn his finger, so I did kind of take over because I didn't want him to burn himself again. So here I am just sticking it to the ball, and then I'm going to let him wrap it around just so that he feels like he's doing a little bit more. This can definitely be done with kids. Maybe if your hot glue gun isn't as hot as mine. I do have another one. I just didn't warm it up in time to make this video. So I am just going to put another dot of glue right here on the end of the orange and just join the two so it makes a complete circle around the ornament. And then I will just trim the ribbon. There we go. So then the next step is to put the eyeballs on the Ninja Turtle. So Junior is gonna go ahead and pick his 2 eyeballs. And he was very picky about this. They're all the same, but these are kind of medium small eyeballs. I did have really tiny ones, but I let Junior pick what size he wanted, and then I just put 2 dabs of hot glue, and he went ahead and he pushed his little eyeballs down, and here is our finished Ninja Turtle. There are our Ninja Turtles.
Leonardo.
Okay, for our next ornament, we just need cupcake liners, and these were IKEA cupcake liners, which are kind of long, and I just cut them down this small. Again, I'm using the little small ornaments. Keillisse picked a blue glitter one and a light green glitter one. And then we have these 2 little sparkly pom-poms that will be the cherries on top. Now I've seen these with solid colored ornaments and then you add like a white glitter on top, but I think since they're glittery, this will do just as fine. Oh, and also you need a hot glue gun. Okay guys, so somehow I lost the beginning of this, but all we did was glue the ornaments down into the cupcake holders. And the next thing that we're gonna do is we're going to add the cherry on top. So we're going to take these little fluffy pom-poms And we are going to pick a location to glue them to. Now you can glue the ornaments in kind of sideways so that they hang from the side and they look more like cupcakes. I let Keillisse basically do this entire thing by herself. All I did was man the glue gun. So I let her decide where everything went, and I let her place the things into the cupcake holders. So here I am just going to put a dab of glue on top, and she's going to stick her pom-pom to it. And we're going to do the same thing for the next one. These are really simple, and if you have a little girl like mine that loves everything cupcakes and sweets, she would definitely enjoy doing this. I even think they're cute for like your own tree. You can pick colors and make them. So here is a closer look at what they look like. And there are our little cupcake ornaments. Very simple, with some hot glue and a few little things, and Keillisse will hang them on her tree. So for this one, you're going to need some black felt, red ribbon, and these flameless candles. I got a pack of 2 at the Dollar Tree, and also you'll need a black marker or a Sharpie. So to start off, we're going to make the top hat for our ornament. So out of this piece of felt, I'm just cutting a strip, and I'm going to cut that in half. I'm going to make 2 top hats out of this. You can make these the size, whatever size you decide. This is just kind of my eyeballing it. So as you can see, I'm just going to roll it over itself and glue the ends together with a little bit of hot glue. And this will make kind of like a tube. And that will be the top part of my top hat. The next thing that I need to do is cut out a base for my top hat. So I took one of the candles and I just traced around it since drawing my own circle did not work out. And I'm just going to cut this out, and this should be the perfect size for a base for my top hat. You can make the top hats whatever size you decide, bigger, smaller. This is kind of my eyeballing it, and I think that they turn out really cute. So now I'm just going to glue the top part of my top hat to this base, and that will be a cute little top hat. So once they're put together, this is what it'll look like. Just a cute little teeny tiny snowman top hat. Very cute and small, and you can make them shorter or taller. Now the next part is I'm going to take some ribbon, red ribbon, and I'm going to actually wrap this around the brim of the hat just to add a little bit of a detail. There's my Sharpie. My son had just gotten it for me. And so I'll just take some glue and just glue that around the entire hat. So for this part, we're just going to take a little piece of red ribbon. You can eyeball it for as long as or as short as you want. And we're just going to loop it over itself and glue it to each other. And this is just going to make the little loop that you will hang the ornament from your tree on. So I'm just going to glue those to each other and just to the ends. It's very simple, just a loop. I found that doing it kind of a little crisscross works better. Here I just did one on top of the other, and it wasn't as easy to hang as the second one I did, where I crisscrossed the ribbon a little and just kind of made it a little more flat. Now I'm going to glue this loop to the back of my ornament. I tried to place it somewhere that wouldn't cover the battery area because I do want to keep these for years to come, and I'm sure the battery will run out at some point and I'll have to change it, and I didn't want to have to tear them apart to do that. So I'm just gonna glue that onto there, and that will be how I hang my ornament. And like I said, you can kind of see this is kind of too front and back. It doesn't work as well as the other one. And then now I'm going to go ahead and take a piece of ribbon that would fit all the way around the ornament. And I kind of measured a little but kind of eyeballed it. You're going to tie a bow at the bottom, so just make sure that you're making it long enough to give yourself some room to tie a bow. And now I'm just putting some glue on the top to attach the ribbon to the top of the flameless candle, and then I will tie the bow at the bottom and glue the bow to the bottom. So I left myself a pretty long tail for this, and then I will go ahead and tie the bow and put just a dot of glue underneath where the bow is going to sit. So for the next part, we're just gonna add our hat to the top of our little candle. So I just put a pretty big amount of glue there, and I'm adding the hat to it. Now I found that with my circle, the loop kind of leaned back, and so it wasn't gonna hang correctly. So I kind of just fixed it up a little by trimming the back part of the hat, and you'll see me do that here in just a second. I'm just going to trim right now the back part of the base of the hat just so that the ribbon sits up closer to the hat, and I actually did put a dab of glue to hold the ribbon closer up to the hat so that it would hang a little better, and it actually did work, which surprised me quite a bit because I was just thinking that I totally failed this little craft and I was not going to be able to include this in the video. So finally, what we're going to do is we're going to add our face to our snowman. So with your black marker or Sharpie, you're just going to make 2 little dots for the face and make them the size that you'd like. And then we're just going to use a few dots to make a little smile on our snowman. And you can use as many and whatever size or color you like. I found that black worked, and I just kind of eyeballed them. Not perfect, but I think that's kind of the beauty of a handmade ornament. And I think they turned out super duper cute. And here it is. When you turn on the light, it glows. Okay guys, so that's all. Those are our DIY ornaments. They were a lot of fun to make. Please let me know in the comments below if you are making any of these ornaments or if you are making any DIY ornaments this year at all. I'd love to see them. We're always looking for new ideas. Also, you can tag me on Instagram and you can just use the hashtag K2mom, and I would definitely like to see pictures of your ornaments. So don't forget, of course, to check out the other mommies who did these crafty videos. I will have everybody who has done their video up until now linked below, and then I will try to update as much as possible. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!